me remember to do the social posts. Tonight on Twitch, we're streaming more Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. We're in the open world. Do we head to a dungeon? Then I just got to put the Twitch link, and we'll send it out, and then we're pretty good. There we go. That's me on stream. I just have to put that in the socials. Make sure that I put the pop out chat over. Then we can get going. Ah, what a peaceful start screen this is. What a gentle and peaceful start screen. In we go. Hey Tara, I'm really liking it too. I've not finished the game in my personal playthrough. I've seen the credits roll, and I've jumped back in to try and finish up side quests and stuff I didn't finish before finishing the main game, but I've seen enough to have a pretty complete opinion of the game, and I very, very, very much like it. While, no spoilers, still feeling that piece I wrote ahead of the game's release about some quibbles I had about that game, I was not entirely off base with it. There are some elements, there's a couple of elements of this game that don't stop me absolutely fucking loving it, but do make me go, yeah, I was sensing something with this game, and I was pretty on point with it, it seems. The BT, mystery stream prediction, a horror stream of the original Clock Tower game. I mean, it would be October, that would be the right month for spooky games. Oh yeah, I was doing these fights. Yeah, I don't need to get the little smiley face down. That's ultimately not that important. That's what I was trying to do at the end of the stream the other day, and now I'm like, nah, it's fine. I'm not fussed on stream about high score chasing this gentleman. Right, we gotta work out what we're doing next. Oh, Tara, no worries, I apologize. I've not gone to anywhere plot related, but I stepped into Kakariko, so apologies I've stepped into a place you've not been. The problem with a game this open is, you know, there's only like 2 starter dungeons, so if I go to either of those, I'm probably not going to be spoiling anyone too much, but also, there's all the stuff that isn't dungeons, so I might just stumble on a place someone hasn't been. There's the perils of trying to stream a game like this that is reasonably open, reasonably close to launch. Right. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to be doing around here right now. Did I buy the expensive thing from this shop while I'm here? Gerudo Desert is, I think, where I'm probably going to ultimately be going today. I do want to do another dungeon-y area on stream today before I explore too much of the generic wilderness, and I think Gerudo is probably where I'm going today. I really like the Gerudo area and how it's set up. Talisalenkill says, my copy of the game arrived today, it's so good, help. Yeah, you see now why I was playing the game while doing the State of Play stream on Tuesday night, because the alternative was having to put the game down, and I didn't want to do that. I saw the credits roll tonight, which was, what, 4 days? I had, like, Tuesday afternoon, Wednesday, Thursday evening, and Friday, and I got through it. Do I have anything good to sell right now? No, I don't have any gold eggs to sell for good cash. I can sell some grapes, and I think that'll give me enough to buy this. Oh no, it's 500. Okay, yeah, I want to get the climbing bangle. Even if I don't really need it, I just want to know that I have it, and it's out of my head as a thing I still need to do. I like getting all these accessories while I'm thinking about them. Yeah, let me look at this map and have a think about what is about and what is where and what I could be doing. I kind of want to go here because I think there's an NPC I can meet if I come here to this tree. Maybe? I don't know if I'll be here this early. But I'm going to spend most of this stream, I think, going to the Gerudo Desert area. I think that's the plan. Yeah, how's everyone's week been? How has everyone been doing? I'm feeling bloody good today. I'm doing very good today. I spent yesterday at the Women in Game Awards. Second time nominated. I was nominated for Journalism Impact. I was nominated 5 years ago when I was working in editorial at one of the UK game sites. And I won! I won an award! It's my 10 years of doing this job full time. It's the first time I've won an award. I won an award for being a good writer. And I've been riding that high all day today. I've just been like, I did words good. I've got a fancy piece of glass that says I did the best words this year of a woman in the UK who writes about games. I did the best ones. And that has been me being... I'm enjoying my little bit of... Someone said I'm good. I'm letting the imposter syndrome be mildly drowned for a day. I have a day where I can feel good about my work. So that's been my day today. Has been playing Zelda and occasionally walking into the living room and being like, oh yeah, that's the... I say this, it's less me that has been doing that, it's more Jane is now using it as an excuse to go, anytime you say you're not a good writer, I'm gonna point at the thing and be like, we go, no, I don't get to have imposter syndrome anymore. Jane will point at the award if I do. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna come see if there's anything for me to see at this tree right now, but if not, I'm gonna go head to the Gerudo Desert, I think that's my plan. I have to remember that I don't have all my echoes on this save yet, so I've got to keep an eye out for... I don't remember whether I've done things. I have to kill things to remind myself whether they're new things for me to collect. Do I? Yeah, I've got the fire thing. That's good. Okay. If this thing I'm looking for is doable right now, it'll be somewhere along this wall. It might not be doable yet, the thing I'm thinking of. Oh well, let's have a little continued wander around. Ooh, heart piece. Right. We have no more. I'm kind of happy right now. One of my most anticipated games got a release date, and it's tomorrow. What's the game, if you don't mind me asking? Get up there. Nope. Okay. Go, Darknut. Go! I reckon I can still get up to this heart. I've got a plan. All you need is help. I know nothing about this game. What is... Tell me about this game. What is this game? Okay, so I made it up the tree. Stormcloud, thank you very much for the Prime sub. Thank you, super appreciated. I've already... Oh, I keep forgetting that I'm on hard mode, which will be why I've taken all that damage so quickly. Okay, come on, Darknut, please kill these bats for me. I am too weak for this. Okay, I might... Okay. No, don't. Ah, okay. I have bats. I keep forgetting. I have bats. I can just send bats after you. Okay. Okay, I can get the height go. Okay, yeah. I have a plan. I have the plan. Take all these back. Yes, the previous plan will work. I just have to not let these monsters ruin the plan. Tell us, Alankill. I have seen the credits roll, and to my knowledge, there's no way to expand your drink's inventory size. That is the maximum number of drinks you can have at one time in your pockets. Darksteel. First of all, I have no idea how you made your thing look all weird and glowy. That's fascinating. Second, I haven't seen the Last of Us Part 2 trailer yet, honestly. I saw it had happened, but I was too busy playing Zelda to give it a look. I might give it a look during the stream, maybe. We'll see. The glowy is by spending bits. Okay. My Twitch thing is not telling me that bits were spent, so... if in this moment you have spent bits, thank you very much for the bits. I never... Twitch never tells me nothing about features that exist. I just see a thing start glowing, I'm like, oh, that did something. You can redeem bits or message effects. So if I see a message like that, I should assume someone spent bits in that moment on it. Cool. Good to know. Thank you very much for the bits. Look at me, knower of what I'm doing. Yeah, screw it. Let's go to the Gerudo Desert. I think it's time. Let's go to another big area. Okay, I gotta remember what my route is. We wanna... head down this way. Oh, I hate these crows. They're the worst. I hate fighting crows. Early game, all of the flying enemies are a bit of a nightmare early on. Oh, you can also make Trans Pride Ditto bigger with bits. All the fancy tech, they're giving all the fancy tech these days. Technology does stuff I couldn't even imagine when I was a young'un, etc., etc. I don't know if I have a crow yet. Let's at least kill a crow. I don't. Cool. Let's get the crow. Ba-ba-da. Okay, I'm not fighting all of you. There's far too many of you for that. There's a really lovely, completely inconsequential visual effect in this desert, and I'm going to talk about it in a second, and it means nothing, but it makes me happy. That is to do with tracking your traversal across the sand. Okay, there'll be a rift in here somewhere. The desert's really big. Cool. When I'm walking in the sand, you can see my footsteps, but when I do my twirly pirouette, it becomes a line for a little bit, because I'm pirouetting on one foot. And I think that's charming.
Yep.
Hey, Delta Starfire! I binged this Zelda between Tuesday afternoon and this evening. I absolutely fucking love it, while still maintaining that my criticisms of some of the stuff around some maybe slightly sexist motivations of some of the design choices around Zelda's first playable mainline experience, I was correct to have my little quibbles about those. The game, there are things in this game where I look at it and go, you just couldn't help yourself because it's a girl character, huh? And, like, it's not enough for me to not think this is a fantastic game, but I have, like, a small handful of things where I feel vindicated that I was a bit cautious of, like, are they gonna... And again, it's really minor stuff. It's real... I want to be clear, it's real nitpicky stuff. But when we get to the end of this playthrough on stream, I will talk... It's particularly, like, the last hour. There's a few really small little nitpicky things I want to grumble about. Hey, Zilla, thank you very much for the bits. What an adorable looking game indeed. It's just a little, adorable little toy box of a game. The monsters just keep coming. I'm completely worn out. I hear you, but if we keep at it, then that big rift should start shrinking. We can do this. We'll get rid of that rift and take back the Gerudo Sanctum. Evening, ladies. Alright, which way is the oasis I'm looking for? Basically straight west. I had no idea that either Croc or Bubsy were getting remastered. Both of those are news to me. Okay, got the oasis. If you're wondering about that tent, there's a Gerudo researching something or other in there. She'd probably use a hand. Don't worry, we will go in and help that Gerudo in a minute. She's got a fun little minigame for us to play. Where could they be? The set doesn't know, and she's the chief's aide, so where are they? Guarding the oasis is my main priority, but I've got another mission. Have you seen tiles that can fly through the air? Ancient Gerudo used them to chase off unwelcome guests. Yeah, sure, I'll bring you a magical tile if I find one. Thimba, you might well have discussed Croc with me on this channel a while ago, but see, here's the thing. I've got one of them memory editions where my memory is shit. I have diagnosed shit memory. So I apologize if you ever tell me about a thing and then it gets brought up a second time and I go, this is the first I'm hearing about it. My brain just doesn't hold information properly, and that's a thing I gotta live with. Ooh, we have level 2 bed. Soft bed. So I was talking about this on Podquisition this week. I love the way that this game keeps things relevant even when you get better versions of them. Because in theory, soft bed should always be better than old bed. I regain health faster in soft bed. Clearly it's better. But it costs me twice as many of my little summon points to summon as old bed. So if I'm trying to, like, make a little bridge, old bed is better because it's cheaper for the same size. Traversal-wise, old bed is better. Functionality-wise, new bed is better. Both of them are useful in different situations. And this is what I really like about how they handle fancier versions of Echoes showing up. Yes, let's talk to this researcher. Hello there, Wanderer. Welcome to the Tough Mango Plant Lab. Here at the lab, we research effective cultivation and preparation of potential food crises. My current field of study is focused on tough mangoes. I've successfully developed tough mango seeds that grow at a rapid rate. These should help countless people in future. There's just one little problem. The plant withers as quickly as it grows, and I'm unable to harvest them fast enough. I can't compile data if I can't harvest properly. At this rate, I'll run out of funding for my project. So we've got to play a game called Mango Rush. We've got to harvest all the mangoes before they disappear.
Oh.
Sure, I'll play Mango Rush for 10 rupees. Gotta get all the mangoes before they pop back into the ground. 40 or more mangoes will do. Okay, this first section is easy. Anytime anything is popping up from the ground, it's a mango you want to harvest. There's no negatives. Okay, I'm gonna miss at least one. 48 out of 50. That's pretty good. I could have got 49, but I went for one and then doubled back away from it. Hurrah! We get some free mangoes. I'll take some mangoes. Okay, there are better seeds. Yeah, I'll try that. Try it again with the fancy seeds. But I think this is where we start getting some thorns occasionally popping up. I gotta be careful about what I spin into. Yeah, sometimes there's sharp thorns. We need 50 or more mangoes. Yeah, you sure picked a first bit of Echoes of Wisdom gameplay to see that's definitely representative of the overall gameplay. The whole game is mango collecting. Oh, Mr. Mango. Oh, no, didn't miss it. Okay. Come on. Full score. 100% mangoes. Oh, 59 out of 60 mangoes.
Oh.
There we go. Hey, BT. Welcome back. Yeah, Loza Gilbert says, this is the first Echoes of Wisdom gameplay I've seen. The music is great. Music is great. I've really enjoyed a lot of the music in this. It's nice. Look, as much as I love the ambient musical style of Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, it is nice to go back to a Zelda that has, like, driving melody lines with, like, clear melodies. Okay, there's some special ones as well. Okay, you're going to develop fancier mangoes, but it's going to take some time. Cool. I will come back later to find out about your fanciest mangoes. Okay, so for now, we want to look around this big rift here and see if we can find any evidence of anything. Oh! Oh, we're about to have to start dealing with the worst enemy in this game. The bloody Redeads. I don't like the Redeads in this. Their paralyzing screams. They're rough. They're tough. They're tricky. We're gonna have to deal with one in a minute, but I'm not looking forward to it. I have to remind myself I'm playing on hard mode and I'm taking more damage than I think I am on stream. I have to not forget that I am taking big kid damage. Right, let's try and take one of these out. I'm going to do so by firing loads of these armadillos at them and try and stun lock them. try and stay at far enough distance that I'm outside of paralyzing range. Oh no, another one showed up. One at a time? One at a time's fine. One at a time I can stun them. But I can keep at a distance. I'm not going to fight more of these than I need to. I'm only going to fight enough that I can get the echo. Alright, as long as I stay at a bit of a distance, we should be able to get some hits in. Okay, I'm going to get around here. Can I keep you individually stun locked? No, I lost it. I had the positioning for the lock. I wouldn't mind this so much if they were less sturdy. With the amount of stun ability they have, I feel like they should be more fragile. Simba, I'm not surprised to hear that shitbags on the internet are trying to scare Erika Ishii away. Visible non-binary person getting cool starring roles in video games. Yeah, that is the exact territory that that whiny little gamer shits on the internet love to shout at. Right, I have one Redead. Now I'm never going to fight a Redead again if I can help it. Oh, Erika Ishii is fucking great. One of those people I would love to have an opportunity to work with in some capacity at some point in my life. And it's not an impossibility. I am not that many degrees of separation away from Erika Ishii. I can point at a couple of, like... Oh yeah, no, I could do a couple of, like, small connection hops and be there. Absolutely seems like a lovely, fascinating person. Okay, the rift we are looking for Try is somewhere nearby. Thimba, because a whole portion of the gaming community has decided that gaming belongs to them and them alone, and that anyone else also enjoying or being part of games is a personal attack on them and a threat to their ability to play games, and therefore needs to be violently eradicated. Unfortunately. Anyway, maybe she will know how this person here will know how I can get into the place I'm trying to go. I'm trying to get under the sand. Okay, I need the chief's approval. Ooh, someone's been hurt. And the guard has to guard the doorway. I'll come protect this probably member of Gerudo royalty, who might have some sway with the chief, and the chief is the one who'll get permission for me to go in there and get under the sand. This seems like it works out quite conveniently. Oh, what happened? The monsters, they're gone? Yeah. Did you defeat them for me? Seems they pose no threat to you, and yet I, a seasoned warrior, couldn't handle them. Thank you, you saved my life. I suppose I should introduce myself. I'm Donna, the captain of the Gerudo Warriors. What's your name? Nice to meet you, Zelda. So what brings you out this way? I see. You're traveling around fixing rifts. Uh-huh. You're fixing rifts? Pardon my shock, it's just that the rifts have been causing us serious trouble lately. We heard that taking care of the monsters would take care of the rifts, but it hasn't. The rifts haven't gotten any smaller, and the monsters just keep coming without end, it seems. If we could rid ourselves of these cursed rifts, then nobody else would end up getting hurt. Yeah, you might know how to get me under the sand. The sanctum is beneath us. Okay, you think you can get if you can get rid of the rift, you can get into the sanctum. Normally the entrance to the sanctum is where we're standing, but as you probably noticed, it's flooded with sand. No one can get in. We would first need to clear out the entrance. Why is it blocked? There was a huge rift, tons of monsters were swarming out. We buried it to stop the monsters getting out. And how can we clear it? We'd have to get that guard to go out the way. It would release the monsters, but we could go down there. Okay, I saved your life so we can go chat to the chief. Cool. Let me get the chest before these readheads get any worse. Hooray, 20 bucks. Please don't scream at me. Oh, I keep forgetting I'm on hard mode and everything's doing double damage, and I don't have like 2 full rows of hearts. I need to remember I'm squishy again. It's been a while since I've been squishy. Welcome to hard mode. We're taking double damage, and certain kinds of healing don't work for us. Twirl, twirl, twirl we go. Yeah, this game has a hard mode. It is accessible right from the moment you start the game. You can change the difficulty to hero mode. It's not sort of advertised, but as soon as you start, you can do it. Do you believe in tornado ghosts? There was a sandstorm, a tornado whirled at me. I swear it had a face. Oh, I know where we can find you a tornado ghost. Give me a minute, lady. I believe I know where to find a tornado ghost. A12 northeast of town? Okay, yeah, so sandstorm. Oh. Hello, what are you... Oh! I have not found these in my main playthrough. What are you? Hey, Echo! Yeah, I somehow never found one of these in... Huh. Is this one of the Echoes I'm missing in my main playthrough, maybe? Okay. Can you go through the mud? Okay, you can sort of hop through the mud. Okay. We can maybe use you. No, you move too fast. Am I gonna have to... I might have to sword this. Oh, do I... Ooh. Oh! 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 Okay, okay. Okay, I have a plan. Your tail is a hook. Haha! Haha! Okay, do I get an echo for beating you? Are you a heart piece, maybe? No, you're just some rupees. Okay. I mean, I won't say no to a handful of rupees. I was looking for a, I'm looking for a tornado ghost for someone. On hard mode, I might actually have to engage with the smoothie mechanic somewhat. I'm gonna need decent heals. Okay, I swear somewhere around here. Ooh, yeah, I am further north than I thought I was. Okay. I'll go south one more time, see if I can... do I just have to... The spinning's not to protect me from anything. I go mildly faster, and if there's grass nearby, I cut the grass. But it's like forward rolling in Ocarina of Time. I'm doing it because it feels fun movement-wise to do the speedrun strat of spin. Spin for speed. Pirouette for victory. Also, you know, they're never going to give Link a pirouette ability. I guarantee Link will never be allowed to pirouette in a video game. So I might as well make the most of it being an option here and pirouette to my heart's content while Nintendo will permit us to do so. Ooh. These are, what, a bunch of level 2 moblins. I would love to have these. Okay. I'm immune to blunt damage, so the clubs aren't defeating my Dark Nut, but the attack swing is just in the wrong timing. So we're gonna, yeah. We're gonna go back to the manual way we're gonna use these. Aha, we knocked you off your little perch. And blast one out with a swarm of bats. Okay, you're on the ground now. Means I can use one of your own brethren to take you down. If I remember right, I think there was one enemy along here who was going to carry me combat-wise for a little while. They're not going to help with my need for a tornado ghost, but we'll worry about that later. Okay, it's time to get the trusty P-Hat back out. Come on, P-Hat, go! Tornado plant, solve all my problems. The P-Hat is the best combat tool. Nothing will convince me otherwise. Everything should die to the spinning lawnmower plant. Yeah, this is the one I want for my collection. I've got a shielded enemy, so I'm definitely going to have to fight you with the armadillo so that I can get behind you. Oh, yeah. We're on hard mode again. At some point during the stream, I might turn it down to normal difficulty again, mayhaps. Depends. Am I a coward? That's the question. Okay, you don't have a shield, so I can maybe P-Hat you. Okay. take the boomerang one out first because you have ranged attack and you're less shielded. I'm gonna take the boomerang one out first, that'll help. You just have to stay far enough back to stay out of your boomerang range. Aha! Spinning did indeed get the killing blow, because spinning is the best. Okay, do I have enough points for Baublin level 2? It'll cost all my points, but... No, I need multiples rather than one strong enemy for you. You dealt 4.5 hearts of damage to me in a single hit. I really can't afford to take, like, one hit from you, can I? Ooh. Okay, well, let's make sure at all times we're on 5, I guess. Yeah, it wouldn't be so bad if I wasn't taking double damage. It's the double damage that's, Do you get any bonus from playing on hard mode? Nope. People asked to see what hard mode was like, and I said I would do at least the first couple of streams on hard mode so people could see what the combat is like in hard mode. And as you can see, it doesn't fuck around. Oh, yeah, you're gonna keep trying to melee hit an enemy you can't actually hit. You know what? We might just be able to let the Dark Knight handle this. The fact that you are immune to blunt damage means that you can win this war of attrition. Boomerang guy is doing you a little bit of chip damage, but... The BT, you're not the only person who said. There was a couple of other people who asked as well. I was like, okay. It all came together. I was like, I guess we do. Or at least we try. Okay. Okay, the big one... Big one is down. I want to take these two out just to show I can on hard. But, I'm not going to force myself to play on hard the whole time, necessarily. I think we've shown enough to go. Hard mode makes a noticeable difference. When you're taking twice the damage, there's some tough stuff out here. Ooh, what is this in the desert? What is it? Yeah, I'm glad to have those red enemies. They are some tough solos we can use. Energy Glove. Increases the chance that more energy will appear when you defeat dark monsters. Okay, so we can spend more time in sword fighting mode. Okay, I'm gonna head back to Gerudo Town and try heading northeast a second time and see whether the sandstorm has this tornado ghost that I'm looking for. Also, at some point during this stream, I have donuts. I have donuts to eat. Today's a good day. Sandstorm. Well, see, Tara, I don't even think sharing with everyone in chat would be the biggest problem. Like, worst case scenario, I could probably find 30 donuts reasonably affordably. I think it's getting the donuts to the people that would be the problem. I don't know if the donuts are still going to be good by the time all of you get here. So I'm going to wait until you all arrive. Because it's like, it's unfair if some of you go to have your donuts while some of you are still on the way here. And by the time that, like, the furthest person away makes it here, I don't think the donuts are going to be good anymore. And that is the only reason why I'm not sharing donuts with chat. No other reason at all. Okay. I apparently cannot force a sandstorm to spawn where I want it to spawn. So that's fine. We are going to sleep in the soft bed. We're going to use the speedrun strat. To get a quick nap. So how much money am I going to need if I want to buy the fancy walk quickly on sand, on quicksand shoes? 400. Do I have anything worth selling you right now? I don't have any golden eggs, do I? And... Just by selling... I sell a few more. And I can get up to 400. Okay, we're going to be in the sand area. I'm going to use the sand shoes. Unequip that. Get the quicksand shoes. And you know what? We're going back to normal difficulty. I have demonstrated you can make the game harder if you would like it to be harder. I'm not here for it to be hard. I'm here to have a nice chill time replaying the thing that I already enjoyed playing. Oh, Hylian, I'm impressed you made it all the way here through the desert. You must be quite the explorer. Which reminds me, I'm looking for these elusive tumbleweeds. Maybe you've seen them on your travels. They blow across the desert, they roll out of reach, and they fall apart if you touch them. I just want to look at a tumbleweed, but they keep breaking. I can do your tumbleweed quest quickly. I can't get it as an echo. I have to... Bash it! Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna very carefully walk this tumbleweed through town. Very carefully. Did I get it close enough that I can squeeze through? Now, the thing that always gets me is this cat here. I have to jump over the cat. There we go. Delta Starfire has apparently 69,000 channel points. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. It's not dried, it's just a type of plant matter with its pokey bits. Hooray! I'm glad you enjoyed looking at a tumbleweed, miss. How is the German going? I saw my mother yesterday. She came to the awards thing that I was nominated for. I'm glad that the only time in 10 years I've invited her along as one of my pluses to an awards thing is the time I won. But I saw her, and then I went, I know the German for this. Du bist meine Mutter. Du bist meine Mutter. You are my mother. I knew how to say you are my mother in German. Du bist meine Mutter. I get way too much joy out of being able to point at a person and say in German, you are this relation to me. You know, there's the classic. I walk downstairs, I see my wife, and I say, Du bist meine Frau. Du bist meine Frau. Yes, the upgrade resource for the sword looks like a piece of bismuth, and I think that's very neat. I'm a big fan of that. But yes, that's how the German's going. I saw my mother and said, Du bist meine Mutter. Okay, yeah, I'll play tag with you, lady. I will try and catch up with you. And then I will be having my first donut at the stream, because I think it's deserved. Okay, so let me get boxes so I can screw up. You're not wrong that it's a sentence I would never need to say in my native language, but I can say it. And I'm currently at the stage with German where recognizing that I know how to say a thing, even a thing that's never going to come up in everyday conversation in my native language, is still a reason for joy, because I knew how to verbalize a thought correctly in an appropriately contextual sentence. I was able to be in the presence of my mother and point and go, Du bist meine Mutter. Here's the thing about German. There's so many words in German where I look at them and I go, it's not exactly the English word I would use, but it looks like an English word that means close enough to what the German word means that I can remember this. Hund. A dog is Hund, which is like hound. There's a lot of these. Sister, Schwester. I'm like, that's basically sister said with an accent, Schwester. So many of the words, it looks close enough to an English word. If I just say it in my head, I can probably guess what it is. And yeah, it shares a lot of its origin with English and German have a strong root. Anyway, blocked up sanctum entrance.
Yeah.
Here we go. Frau, du bist meine Frau. Du bist meine Frau. I point at my wife and say, you are my wife. Hey, Chief. This is the Hylian I was telling you about. With her help, we may be able to get rid of the giant rift here in our desert. Okay, we will need to get into the sanctuary. Captain Donna, do you not comprehend what you were asking? If you recall, the sanctum was consumed by the rift. The surge of monsters began. For the town's safety, we blocked the sanctum's entrance. Since then, we've been eradicating the rest of the monsters to fix the rift. Then we'll reclaim the sanctum. That was the plan, or have you forgotten? Oh, of course not, Facette. Many of the warriors here have been injured, and the monsters keep coming. To top it off, we've defeated countless monsters, yet the rift doesn't appear to be shrinking at all. We should be acting with urgency to be rid of the rift as soon as possible, and Zelda can help. You can't expect us to trust this total stranger. We don't even know where she comes from. You're the chief's daughter. I'm shocked by your severe lack of judgment. Donna, I understand the concern you feel for the warriors. I feel each injury to our warriors as though it was my own. That said, have you seen this Hylian eradicate a rift? You have only just met the stranger yourself. How can you tell us to trust her? Okay. I will prove what Zelda says is true. She saved my life. How dare you speak to her like that? I trust Zelda, and I will prove that she can get rid of rifts. Thank you for your maybe well-placed trust, Donna? Okay. We've got to see if we can shrink any of the rifts, if any of them have entrances we can use. Okay. She's heading to the oasis. We've got to join her there. Cool. I'm going to try one more time, see if I can get a sandstorm with a tornado ghost to appear in it. Krankenschwester is hospital sister, which means nurse. That's... Sure, German. Why would you even think to come up with a gender-neutral word there? Of course, it's hospital sister. Okay, I'm gonna run this way on foot rather than fast traveling, just on the off chance we get sandstorm. Come on, sandstorm. Oh, Delta, have a good rest of your day. Okay. Okay, none of the rifts are shrinking.
Ooh.
Chief, my mother used to play here with me when I was little. She would look at the serene water, tell me to look at it, keep my mind and heart calm like the water. She took up my training rather than... Facette took up my training rather than my mother, because my mother was busy as chief. She trained the others too. I have so much respect for both of them, but I can't stand by and watch things get worse.
Ooh.
I believe you can fix the rift, Zelda, and I wonder how we can prove that to my mother and Facette that you're being honest. Aside from the big rift at the Sandton, there's also 3 smaller rifts elsewhere in the desert. I'd like you to see whether you can get rid of any of them. They're off in 3 different directions. I'll go sort those. Okay, so we've got like 3 mini quests to do along the way here. Let's start with that one. I'm opening my donuts so I can have some donuts. Very important part of the stream is for me to eat some donuts. The joys of summons as a battle system. If I put a good summon out, I can maybe just take my hands off the controller just for a minute to eat a donut, and maybe that won't be the worst idea I've ever had. Around. Okay, they're both super worn out because enemies just keep coming out of the rifts. No matter how many they kill, the rift keeps spitting more of them out. Okay, I'll attack fight these monsters for you, and reassure you that no, eternally fighting monsters won't make the rifts go away. Wow, you're pretty strong, girl. The monsters have stopped for now. The guards are absolutely worn out from fighting all these endless waves of monsters. And we can't create an entrance to that rift, so we're going to have to check one of the other ones as a potential entrance. Let's try the one south of town. Also, yet another reason I love the Switch Joy-Cons. You can hold two of them in one hand and have a one-handed controller set up. Okay, they need water. They've been fighting without rest.
Oh. Huh?
Just a jam, just a strawberry jam filled donut. Nice basic donut. Right, we're gonna go make him a cactus smoothie to get these guards back up on their feet. We can do that. We know where the smoothie place is. It's at the Oasis. Oh, I need one more rupee. Please buy some of my crap. Right, make me a cactus smoothie. Well, Terra, it wouldn't be the first time that a Zelda game has had in-game dialogue that is directly taking a jab at crunch culture. For anyone not aware, a whole bunch of the dialogue that appears in Majora's Mask is thinly veiled jabs at the fact that the dev team was put through crunch to make that game happen. Let me find some examples. Yes, allegedly the line, "You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you?" said by the Happy Mask salesman at the start of the game, was apparently written in frustration about crunch. You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you? Anyway, I brought the cactus smoothie, there you go. There you go, gals. You've only got 3 days to save the world, and that is not enough time to do it. You have to literally, like, do a fate of the world task with not enough fucking time to do it. Welcome to Majora's Mask. Yeah, between the three of them, it's a big smoothie. They only needed, like, a bit of smoothie each. Okay, we can't create an entrance to the rift at that one either, but maybe we can at this one. We'll go north from here. Oh, these moles. I love these moles. to the... Oh, I can't get the moles right now. Okay, I can't have moles yet. Yeah, I want... How do I get the mole as an echo right now? Can I have the mole as an echo? Yeah, Well, that's what I was trying to do, is they stopped coming out the holes at a certain point, and I assumed that meant I killed them without getting one to spawn. Oh, okay, yeah, this time it gave us an echo. Oh, you can pull them out of their holes. Had not considered that. Ah. Oh, yeah, that would make it a lot easier, huh? Okay, well, we got a mole. That's the important thing. Because we can use the moles for something really clever here, which is... right. Right. 2. Make holes we can fall down. Make little mole holes to dig through places. Okay. Light the ceremonial torches.
Oh.
Ah, peace once more. Don't believe I've seen you before. Well, thank you for lighting the torches. With fires burning, we can rest peacefully now. Please go tell my descendant that all is well. Sounding an awful lot like a ghost there with the things you're saying. The torches are lit again. Ah, they are. So, you lit them, but how? You found a secret passageway to the grave I didn't know one existed. And a Gerudo over there wanted to talk to me. That's so weird, I thought I was the only one here. Anyway, just don't worry about it. Okay, we can't open this one either, so we gotta... Commander Fett, I will talk you through the controls in a second when I am done with this dialogue. Zelda, how's it gone so far? Were you able to get rid of any of the rifts? Nope, couldn't get rid of any of them, unfortunately. Captain Donna, we've received a message from Lady Facette. She wants to know whether or not you've been able to see evidence of Zelda's powers yet. Donna, this is the point where you lie and say that we closed a small rift like minutes after it opened and that you saw it. But no. You haven't found a way to prove your ability. I'll go ahead to the palace, come meet me there. Cool. Right. So, controls. B is jump. You can jump at any time, it's not an equipable. A is interact, or pick things up. The R button is to do a little spin. Your primary button is Y, which is to summon your echoes. If you want to select which one, you hold down D-pad right, pick the thing, let's say it's this, you press Y, you throw it out. If you want to get rid of an echo, you walk up to it and press R2. and you get it back. You use the X button to basically do Ultra Hand, and while you're doing Ultra Hand, you can hold down R to, instead of you moving it around, the object, if it's moving, it pulls you with it. That's the basics of the controls. You also have a meter on D-pad up that turns you into a sword fighter form, where Y is sword. Right now, that's all there is on that. Iridescent Aria? You can have your inventory as a grid. You can select what you want to have equipped on this grid. You can go like, oh, I want to equip a Deku Baba. And then you press Y and it's a Deku Baba. But if you'd rather have it as a grid, you can just leave the menu on grid. And then it's plus find the thing you want out of grid. It's not how I typically do it, but I know it has been useful for a couple of people with things like limited degrees of vision to be able to more easily work out what it is they're trying to select, which is good to know. Okay. I haven't found proof yet, but... Oh, so you've returned to us with nothing, after swearing you would find proof of her capabilities? Clearly this is some form of joke. The stranger has you entirely deceived. No, she doesn't. For whatever reason would she be deceiving me? To what end? She's been working hard to prove herself. She's been helping all of our soldiers. Why would she be running all over the desert like that, simply to have a laugh at my expense? I know she's telling the truth, and I'm willing to give her the opportunity to prove it to you too. I can't stand by while my warriors, my friends, are being wounded on the battlefield. I trust Zelda, and I know she can get rid of the rifts. We just have to give her the chance. I'll take full responsibility for whatever happens. Please, Chief Sarah, let us enter the sanctum. Donna, you're willing to risk your honor as a warrior to place your trust in this person? I am. You've grown so strong, my daughter. I too can no longer stand by while my people suffer. Seeing you put your honor on the line inspires me to place my own trust in this person. Chief Sarah, you cannot be serious. If we remove the sand from the sanctum, we will once again be overrun by monsters. You forget that I'm a warrior. For Set, I will hold the monsters at bay. You're being ridiculous. You think you can hold back waves of monsters on your own?
Why?
She won't be on her own. Alice Alankil says, okay, so is the game trying to make me think Facette is also an imposter? Don't answer this, I'm at this exact point in the story, lol. I won't answer, but I think I can see where you're coming from. We overheard your discussion. Chief Sarah, Lady Facette, this young lady has helped all of us. She helped me by the cave of her ancestors, and she aided us as well. If she's able to rid these horrible rifts, then we should do all we can to support her. See? They'll all help fight the monsters off because we helped them get a rest and recharge. We gave them a break from fighting. We got them cactus smoothie. They're all feeling better. Okay. Oh, what a wretched excuse for a chief. She's trying to deceive you, to take advantage of you. Can you not see her true character? Guards, this girl has ill intentions and is here to deceive us, Gerudo. Throw her in jail at once. Set, what are you doing? Have you ever eaten cactus? I haven't. I know that you shouldn't drink too much of the juice from a cactus. I believe mescaline is derived from cactus fluid. There's that whole bit in Avatar, The Last Airbender, about cactus juice. It's the quenchiest. It'll quench you, where they're all tripping because they drank too much cactus juice, which I believe is reasonably accurate. Anyway, we've got trouble. The rift at the ruins in the eastern desert have grown, and the warriors got swallowed up. Okay. Onward, warriors! Please, Chief Sarah, please, you must wait. You can't head off. I think you'll find we did. Okay. Maybe this will be a rift that we can close. Maybe this will be one of the good ones. Alright, so we're heading... Okay, we're heading to there. That's fine. We can get there. Right. Ooh. Oh, here's the tornado frog I was looking for. The one that was being described as a tornado ghost. That's one of these. Oh. Iridescent aria, I get it. While also going... You could still just press pause and do it in a grid. If you prefer it in a grid, you can... Oh, I want this particular summon. I'll get that frog I just got. There it is. Get the frog. Like, it's not like the line system takes away your ability to get them from here. Well, I remember, let's have a rest. Okay, the warriors have been swallowed up by the rift. You're not gonna defeat the rift by poking it with your spear. Okay. Following your counsel, Facet, we have worked tirelessly to eradicate these monsters. Tell me then, why has this rift gotten bigger? Oh, perhaps we've yet to defeat enough monsters. Chief Sarah, it's dangerous here. Let us return to the palace with haste. Don't be absurd. Our soldiers are being taken. Do you really think I'd leave them behind? Hey, while you're all complaining, I'm gonna go close this rift, okay? What are the options for ordering the list? I will let you look in a second. Yeah, this is how I go fix a rift and shrink it. Give me like 2 seconds. Right. So I played almost my entire playthrough on last used, because that generally means that like the dozen or so things at the start of the list will be the things that in the current era I've been using. You can also do it by most used, so just like full game long, what am I most commonly using? The most recently learned, cost, and then by type. But also from here, you can press plus. So like, let's say the most recent menu in the pause menu I accessed was here. I can get to the grid view by doing D-pad right and plus. Even if on the plus menu I was over here in this menu last, and plus wouldn't get me back there. D-pad right plus, I'm in the big view. So you can either sort the straight line, or you can do that action and just go straight into the grid. Okay, this area isn't connected to a big rift, but I can sense my friends here. There are friends in 5 different areas. Yeah, so this is the equivalent of collecting the tears in Twilight Princess, except good. These rifts you occasionally find where there's like pockets of lost little tri-summons. It's just what if collecting the sacred tears in Twilight Princess wasn't kind of shit? Yeah, I can see wanting a favorites list to pin. I get that. I'm not saying it's a perfect system, but I also think it's not like, I've seen a lot of people going, it's just one line and you've just got to scroll for a billion years. It's like, very rarely my experience during any of this game was I doing large amounts of scrolling. Occasionally, a need for something rather particular will come up, and it's like, okay, if that happens, then sure, I'll find my, whatever my very particular thing is. Like, I've not used a trampoline in a while. So, like, okay, it took me a second to find a trampoline, but... Okay, I'm gonna need a better way up there. What's... Actually, okay, yeah, here's the plan. Okay, what we need is, like, a pair of trees, and then a way to get onto the pair of trees, and we start the ladder from there. Okay, I'm gonna need a different approach. This plan is not working. Let's deal with the thing that is destroying my creation. That's square one. Okay, the thing I'm mainly trying to get is height. I'm not trying to get, like, staggered height. So what we could do is table into box into tree. Oh, I need a... Do I need, like, a midpoint? What's a midpoint between... Bin is Manny, thank you very much for the Prime sub. Very much appreciated. I don't remember having nearly this much trouble with this echo the first time around. This little thing. Okay. Let's approach it from above.
Yep.
Place anything in here, it's gonna slowly sink. Okay, we're gonna come back to this one at the end. We'll start up here. We're gonna get 5 of these. Are you limited to a certain number of objects you can place at once? Yes, that number increases throughout the game, but if you look at my, like, floating little yellow blob friend and look behind them, they've got 4 little floating triangles. That means at this point in the game, I can summon 4 triangles worth of things at a time. Right now, the cheapest anything will be is 1. The most things I can have out at once will be 4 objects. Some objects cost more than 1, so I won't always be able to have 4 things out, but...
Yep.
Not what I had intended to do, but this honestly might do the job. Huh. This was not the intended plan, but if that's far enough across, yeah, I can get that. Whatever works. Whatever gets me there. Oh, I keep forgetting I have the spider web I can climb. Do I? Yeah. Oh! That's how we're gonna get that first one. I keep forgetting which things we have encountered. Because I've been doing my personal playthrough, I've been forgetting which things we found in this playthrough and which things I only know from my personal playthrough. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get the Crawlchilla and let it climb us up. And what we're gonna have to do is get it across the quicksand, actually. So we're gonna have to take it to there and let it carry us up. Haha! There we go. Yeah, you carry it across the quicksand, like put it on the wall, then let it start carrying you up. It's so obvious now I remember that I have that tool in my arsenal. That's the thing. Half the time, if there's a puzzle like this that feels like I have no way to do it, just stop and reassess your inventory. Sit and have a look through and go, what tools do I have? Because ultimately, it usually doesn't take that much scrolling to go, oh yeah, I have the spiders. I forgot about those. Haha. I remembered how to do it. I'm a good gamer, everyone. I know how to video games. I can videos game. Early game, the bed is a godsend. It's not the tool I use the entire playthrough, but like early game, the bed is MVP early on. Oh, there's so many ways to do things that, like, you probably haven't anticipated. One of my favorite traversal tricks is one that Jane worked out, which was... I'll talk about it when we get to it in game. I don't want to spoil for anyone who hasn't found the related echo yet. But there is a very unique method of transportation that Jane came up with that I am genuinely in awe of the concept she was able to come up with. It was pretty remarkable. It has gotten me out of many of the tough late game situations I had no other clue how I was going to get around. That's the thing I found a lot with this game, is that I will get stuck on a thing for a minute and be like, I just can't work it out. I'm trying to do the thing, and I'm trying the same thing over and over, and it's not working. And I come back to it like 2 minutes later. I'm like, oh yes, obviously. Obviously, there's a really good solution to this problem that I'm just having a bit of a moment about. Ah, so close. Okay, so I've got one more of these to find. And not being further this way. Okay. Oh, hey! Isn't that Facette? But she was just outside. I wonder why she's in here. I wonder why Facette's in here and also outside giving advice to the royalty that is counterintuitive and not actually helping to close the rifts. Talisalankel says, I felt very vindicated 2 minutes ago when I saw this. Yeah, you were right too. But again, I like that they don't... They signpost it just well enough to be like... She's being very stubborn about, like, this is the only correct approach to dealing with the rifts, and we must not believe this strange person who's come in claiming a better solution. We must let the soldiers tire themselves out fighting these monsters endlessly, despite the fact there's evidence it's not working. It's like... Yeah, you are working counter to the interests of actually closing the rifts. Ooh, we got some of that definitely not bismuth. Back to the real world we go. And I'm sure there will be no drama resulting from the fact that there are now 2 facets. Zelda! Oh, where am I? Oh, I was in a rift. Oh, everyone's back. It's good. The rift really is shut. Yeah, hooray! Zelda can do it. We saw her do it. That's amazing. Basette, where are you going? We shouldn't leave the palace unguarded. I must hurry back. Uh-huh. What happened to me?
No.
I love this moment. This is... There are 2 of you? Chief Sarah, Captain Donna, what has happened? We're wondering the same thing. How did you get here? I was looking into the rifts here in the desert. And then... Oh yes, I was pulled into a rift. I see. It's the way they animate everyone just pivoting on the spot. Because they're all like tiny little chibi toys, they can just sort of rotate on axis and it looks great. Chief Sarah, I recommend extreme caution. She came out of the rift after all. She could be some kind of monster. Yes, that's what she is. You don't actually think I trust you, do you? You're not going anywhere. Glad you struck down the correct clone. Well, Basette made many questionable remarks ever since the rifts appeared. She spoke of a legend that promised defeating monsters would eliminate the rifts. Burying the entrance to the sanctum was also her idea. She only suggested it once she heard that the rift in the forest had been eradicated. Now that I reflect upon it, she must have intended to keep Zelda away from the rift. But why? Yeah, she did go 0 to murder real fast, but I get it. She didn't want the rifts to be fixed. All of her deceits were to that end. Zelda, although we were deceived by the false facet, I apologize for how we treated you. You have my permission to restore the entrance to the sanctum, and you have my blessing. I know it is selfish for me to ask, but you must use your power to help me and my people. Yeah. Okay, so we gotta remove the plug so that the quicksand can continue to sink, and then we can go into the sanctum, and then go do the dungeon. Look at all of this cool little plot and mini little quest line setup before we even like head to the dungeon. Nice little involved quest lines per area. Oh, for any of you who were around on Wednesday night when we did the first 3-hour stream of this, during that you might remember that Jane, my lovely wife, showed up in chat and said that she had just experienced a bit of Echoes of Wisdom that had made her cry. Well, I've now experienced the bit Jane was talking about, and spoilers, I also cried. There is a bit of this game that did make me do a cry. I did take a bunch of screenshots of bits of the game that made me cry that I now have opinions about. Also, having finished the game, I do think that Friday next week's accessibility episode is probably going to be some spoilery chat about this game for reasons. Good cry or bad cry? I don't know how to answer that. At first I cried because I was sad for a character, and then I cried because things got better. That's about as vague as I can be. A thing was sad. A thing hit real close to home, and then a resolution happened. No, not crying because the game is bad. The game was incredibly effective at making me feel a feeling. I cried because it hit close to home with a very real emotion in a very powerful way. I don't know, when you say good cry or bad cry, yeah, big feels cry. It made me feel big feelings. It sure did make me feel feelings that I instantly knew who my favorite character of this video game was. I knew that as a result. This game has one objective best character. I will not hear an argument made that says anyone else other than this one is the best character in the game. Is it Tingle? Yes, there's an emotionally complex Tingle subplot in this game, and that's what made me cry. I wasn't ready for all of my Tingle feelings. Yeah, this isn't quick enough. Let's stand true. Use rollout. Use tackle. Actually, I keep forgetting. I can just lift this and run around with it. But yeah, that's how we do it. And true, fill up the room with bouncing projectiles. Yes, it seems like AA next week is probably going to be about Echoes of Wisdom, and there is a very good chance that it's going to be my second quite lengthy video talking about Echoes of Wisdom in the space of a month, because I think it was, what, end of August, beginning of September that I did that Zelda video, and about a month later it's like, hey, the game's out, I have more plot, I have plot thoughts about a single specific bit of plot. Okay, yeah, this was just random little side tunnel, wasn't it? Yep, okay. No screams, please, readheads. Okay, now we are allowed to enter this cave. Okay, what have we got that can fire across a gap? P-Hat, will you... Yeah, you'll attack that for me. So yes, now we have a little mini dungeon. Before we even get to the dungeon, we're not even at the dungeon yet, but we have a little mini dungeon to do so that we can go to the dungeon. Ooh, maybe the boulder. Need something sturdier. Ah, fuck. That's all I was trying to do. Easy, done, simple. I didn't know I could kill these. Is this one of the echoes I don't have in my main playthrough? It might be. Oh, I love fighting these mummies, these Gibdos. Because if you throw down a source of fire, the Gibdos are like, ooh, pretty. Oh no, I'm on fire! The prettiness was not worth it. Iridescent Aria, I won't comment, but I have seen your comment. Yes, the way that they are drawn to the flame and then terrified by what they've done after they touch the flame. It's one of my favorite creature behaviors in this game.
Yep.
Okay, it's time for good old faithful P-Hat, go! Aha, murder spin. Haha. Okay, fancy badge. Speedrun strat. Did I not get a key in the previous room? I thought I got a key. Am I imagining having gotten achieved a key? Let me head backwards and work out. You can indeed make an echo of the windy thing. I apparently never hit that thing. That's right. I summoned the P-Hat and then got distracted by the fact that it killed the slidey blade things, that I'd never seen that happen before, and I was too busy to notice that it hadn't hit the thing. And that's why there was no chest over here, because I assumed there was going to be a chest over here. I thought it was under the sand, I thought it was weird that there was no chest. I never hit the thing, because I'm a goofus. A grade A dummy doofus. Okay, there's a gate there, so we can't go that way. Now, I know that I can, I suppose, summon the P-Hat. Blades versus blades. Murder plant, go! Now that I know you work. You are back to being my favorite one. A fairy! Aha! Ha 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 ha! Oh, I can do it with the spinies, can I? Okay. They usually been my go-to for I don't know what's gonna kill this thing. I'll try the spikes. Yeah, I see. You are correct. Iridescent Aria, I think the reason why they willingly jump into Zelda's bottles but not Link's is just because they're sensible. They're like, look, a woman, probably sensible, probably a big, tall woman wants to put me in a glass bottle, sure, I'll go. If a giant man wants to trap me in a glass bottle, I'm not sure I would say yes. But big lady wants to do it. Sign me up. And I think the fairies understand this, you see. Oh. Alice Alankle, you make a fair point, and I have no rebuttal. I have no rebuttal. Apparently, my silly goof does not stand up to strong, strict scrutiny. I've constructed an ill-thought-out, spur-of-the-moment goof, it would seem, and for that I apologize. Oh, hey, Gibdo, you know what you would love? Fire! Your favorite thing! Oh no, you were a Redead all along. This is what we were looking for. This entire little mini dungeon is to remove a certain plug. Alright, so we should now head to there. Why did they have that plug? To bury the sanctum because monsters. If it served a purpose before that, who can say? Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. I managed to get my ADHD meds today for the first time in like 3 weeks, which is good. Oh, hey, Link. Once again, I've been swapped to a different brand of the exact same medication, which is fun because it means that my tablets are in an entirely new shape. And my autistic, likes routine, everything predictable ass has to get used to... It's the same thing, but it's different. But it's the same, but it's different. So that's fun. Okay, yeah, Talosilengal, that's the answer. Why do they have that plug? Because the evil vizier told them so. Exactly. What's that Simpsons episode about the Comic-Con panel being really nitpicky about Itchy and Scratchy? If there's anything that doesn't make sense, a wizard did it. If there's anything that doesn't make sense, the Grand Vizier told them to. But yes, hot on the heels of getting an award that says I'm good at writing words, I get to have the meds that make me able to write words good again. So for at least a month, I get to live up to the award by having enough brain to do the stuff that I apparently do. Ooh. What a time to be medicated. Oh. Right. Oh, the Lucy Lawless is Xena, you're right, yes. I need a bed. And to... No, jump onto the bed. Get through here before it shuts. Yes, usually my ADHD meds are a flat oval, like a fairly flat oval. Recently they became like a cylinder, and I was like, okay, I can almost handle that. That's kind of like a sort of flat oval. You just sort of rounded it out. The new ones, considering I previously had flat oval and perfect cylinder, I now have a sphere, like a full-on sphere. That's a different shape. That's not even in the same shape family. You took the elongated portion of the shape out entirely. No, not to Concerta. Like, look, sometimes I'm Concerta, sometimes Zagatin. I'm currently Materide. The exact same medication, but it's a Materide brand. I have to eat a little. Sure, Terra, I eat a little planet. I am Galactus, I eat a tiny planet to have brain. Oh, there's that woman in the Oasis who wants us to show her these, the flying echo tiles. Okay, alright, let's quickly summon as many boulders as we can. Make a little wall to protect ourselves. Oh, rhomboid! Circle to rhomboid is... That's wild. Yes, I've been trying to recently, the best I can, take advantage of the fact that my ADHD med availability is all over the fucking shop by using the time when I'm unmedicated to be chaotic, I'm full of ideas and can't focus on any one thing mode, and I'm like, I just have to accept that this is how it is. And I have a document open when I'm unmedicated that's, have an idea for a thing? Write the idea in here. Don't worry about making it right now, just write the idea in here. Have a bajillion ideas of things to work on. And then when I'm medicated, I can look at that list and go, yeah, but which of these am I actually going to focus and do? I'm trying my best to tag team my mental health states into something workable. The joys of mental health. Fuck 'em up, key hat. Die already! Mothula! Yeah! Okay, this little buddy down here is going to be one of my primary attackers for most of the rest of the game. Fucking love level 2 armadillo. Okay, I gotta come down here. I gotta get my armadillo. Fuck. The armadillo, one of the best attackers in the game, and now that I can have the stronger one, this is going to carry me through large portions of this game, this armadillo. Oh. Look at this fucker bounce. Good loyal friend, that. Golden egg, which is basically just money for us, which is great. Oh, this dungeon. Okay, I remember this dungeon. One of the more twisty-turny dungeons we've got. Okay, somewhere on this floor is clues to the things I need to put on these platforms. Let's find that clue! Okay. It stands quietly in the sanctum. It is blue in colour with large tusks and a long nose. We need to find a statue of an elephant. It's one of the statues we are going to need. Oh, Poe! I need something better, something different to fight you with. How flame immune are you? Dark Nut. Not particularly. I need something fast. Ooh, probably a good time. Boomerang Bokoblin, actually. We've not really made a lot of use of you. You are pretty fast. You've got a decent projectile on you. I'm going to be honest, you're not great at avoiding waist-high walls, but... Aha! Okay, so we're going to come back outside into the void for a bit. Follow Link. Yes, I like that this dungeon requires you to go outside the dungeon and do a little outdoorsy area for a bit. Bouncy ball of doom, go! Ah, you didn't like that we went straight into the dungeon without a rift first. Don't worry, there's a rift section still. The established rule still works, it's just they changed the placement of it for this one, which I thought was funky. I think it was to avoid doubling up because you'd just done a rift section immediately prior to the dungeon. So like, okay, we'll give you a break from rifts before we put you back in a rift. Hooray, fast travel point. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, I've got the re-dead to deal with first. Let's deal with that. Quick as we can. There we go. Re-dead's done a bit quicker now. Lovely. I need to go in there in a minute, but we'll worry about that in a second. one of the statues I need is still out here in the void. I like that when you're in the void, you can hear Zelda's shouts slightly echoing of echoes of wisdom. Ah, Terra, I'm glad I was able to help you work out how to get the tile echo. Yes, you have to get it before it smashes. It's one of the ones that doesn't leave an echo after it breaks. You have to get it ahead of time. Okay, we have a bird statue. Gotta come in here. Yep, that's the thing the quests are really useful for, is reminding you of the stuff you gotta do. I'm gonna need a tree to... What I need to do is hop here, top of the tree. Is that gonna be enough to make the gap? It is. Get through. Oh, we have cat statues. Oh, yeah, we got the mummy, so let's throw in the flame. We'll deal with these first, let them catch themselves on fire. And line up. Get set ablaze. And we can focus on the re-dead. Stun lock you at a distance, haha. Still don't have an elephant statue. Right now, that's the one that we know we need for that doorway. The others are all a bit uncertain. Oh, hey, Link. I'm glad you got out of the rift. And that you're good and not evil. As we watch Zelda literally parry Link's arrows out of the air. Yep, it's evil fake Link still. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you a really funny way you can deal with Link in this fight, if I can pull it off. Simply drop him down a hole to deal him damage. You know what? Fuck it. We're throwing you down the hole again. Okay, round one done. Okay, now we've got 3 links. Can I do that, Barry? Oh, question. You can! You can just stand there and parry arrows! Ah! Good catch! Oh, that's really fucking cool, actually. Okay, not the glowy ones, but... Yeah, the regular arrows you can just kind of parry. Huh. Okay, I might need a different approach than the bouncy friend. You know what, can we try... Let's try good old P-Hat. No, you're not really fast enough, P-Hat. Orblin level 2, maybe? No. Now what? Screw it. I'm gonna kill you as yourself. Screw you. I very rarely handle fights in this game this way, but honestly, I find it kind of amusing to just nope, nope, nope. You think you're gonna get me, do you? Okay, that was pretty fun, actually. It always feels good to win a mirror match. Now we get the bow when we where Link's ghost. Okay, Link is still in the still world. A nice echo still. But we have the bow of might. Right, any health under any of these? No, it's not complete. That's sensible. Soft bed. Having a moment there, scrolled entirely past it. I suppose 3 against 1 makes it a House of Mirrors fight. I suppose you are correct. Okay. Beetle mode. Let's get it before I destroy it. Oh no, how will we deal with this? We have arrows now. You simply wanted to test that we understood we now had arrows. Which I do. I do understand that we now have arrows. Okay, how well can I do this today? Not a great start, if I'm honest. There's the elephant statue we've been looking for. We have the 4 animal statues now. We can probably progress. I think we can just fast travel back to here. No, not here. here? Yeah. Elephant. And I don't remember how I know this one, but trial and error would have also worked. Bird is the other. This has emptied the sand in that room upstairs. Got that going for us. And uncovered the boss key, the boss key chest. Let me breathe for a moment. Okay, I think it is time for boss number 2. Imminently, I think we're there. We've still got some stuff to go back and do in the Gerudo Desert, but at least for the core plot stuff, we done another dungeon today, which is good progress. I love this fucking boss so much. I love this goofy little moleman. Okay, right. What is the deal? What am I doing? Plan. Okay. Dodging. Sand projectiles. You duck under the sand. I want you to charge toward me and crash into a statue. The Borbling. Don't you. Tunneling around under the ground. Come on, come charge at me. Okay, we knocked him into phase 2 already. Yeah, okay, cool. This second half, this was the first boss that really caused me trouble in my personal playthrough. I lost this fight the first time because I just couldn't work out the gimmick of phase 2 for the longest time. Lunafu? No, you're correct. They won't let Zelda hold a sword. She has to turn into the ghost of Link to be allowed to hold a sword. And it's as mildly sexist as it sounds. No spoilers. Getting to the end of this game did not change my opinion on the fact that, like, that as a design decision is rooted in the fact that Aonuma is Eiji Aonuma might maybe be a little bit sexist. I don't feel very differently having finished this. I still love the game. But I do still feel like those 2016 quotes he gave about playable Zelda, you can draw a pretty straight line between them and some things in this. You say you're not reading too much into this? I made like a half-hour video a month ago being like, I'm kind of concerned about this. And most of the game, like 99% of the game, I was like, yeah, no, kind of it was how it seemed it was going to be, but like, that's fine, I'm loving the game too much. There's a couple of things at the end where I was genuinely like, look, I love this game, but... we'll get there. We'll talk about it further down the line. My list of like tiny little microaggressions where I'm like, you just couldn't resist doing it, huh? You had to keep a certain degree of status quo, did you? And I will say no more about it. Okay, this. Okay. Oh, I missed my jump. I was too close. I picked the corner he was bubbling up in. I didn't give him a run up. You need to run up, just run to a different corner or to the center. Okay, we got him. It is a really fun, creative, good boss, this. I love this boss so much. Working out the second phase is a pretty good puzzle the first time around. Here we go. Yes, he hit the statue. Goblin. Okay, I'm gonna say, like, this is not a spoiler. This is like a very light thing. Mute the stream for like 30 seconds if you don't want to know anything. But here's a very light thing. At some point in this game, you can get a katana. It is used not for you to swing around. You were explicitly told when given the katana, don't... it's sharp enough to slice through anything. Don't go swinging it around. That could be dangerous. And you end up using it for something entirely different and not swinging it around. You're given a sword that doesn't require a magic meter. And your one instruction is not to swing it around. Anyway, there we go. It's not an important moment, but it's one of those moments where it's like, the conceit of, oh, it's a magic sword, that's why it just falls away for just for a second. I won't tell you what that sword does, but it's not for you to swing around, that's for sure. Hooray, we can now do echoes at a distance, which is really cool. Yeah, if you hold down the cast button... Oh, my friend said something when we were fixing the rift. They said that the monster captured them. It was the first time something like that had happened to them. But since you defeated the monster, they can get back to work. There's not really anything else to do in the still world for now, so let's go back to your world. Yeah, if you hold down the cast button, you can now launch echoes at a distance, which is really useful for certain puzzle solutions. Kaiser Remix, it is dumb as hell. And it's so needless. It's so needless. Because, like, I won't get into specifics because we finished the 30 seconds for spoilers. There's ways you could have made it less stupid. Less foolish, less ridiculous. But here we are. Okay, the rifts are all gone. We saved the day. Let's go back to town and celebrate. Okay, hurrah! Just at that moment, a faint shadow of a warrior arose out of the darkness. Hooray! Everyone's sharing embellished stories of Zelda's heroism. Everyone's in good spirits, no one's doing their training because they're all celebrating that the rift is gone. Hurrah! Zelda, allow me to express my deepest gratitude. Thank you for helping us. Hooray! I must thank you as well, Donna, my daughter. Your determination and your love for our people have saved this town. You've grown so much. In fact, I think you're already capable of being chief. Not yet, right? There's still so much for me to learn. But thank you, Mother. It feels good to hear you say that. Yeah, I'm gonna keep traveling and fixing the rifts. Huzzah! Right. So you wanted to see a tornado with a face, a tornado ghost. Oh, it's a little frog. It's a little frog. There you go. That's the creature you were looking for. Thank you for some milk. Then let's head to the oasis and show off that floating tile. Actually, yeah, it'll be one of the more recently acquired because I haven't used it yet. Haha! There it is! That's one of the flying tiles. I get some cash in response. Now, while I have money, I get a heart piece, I think, if I make 10 different recipes of... 10 unique recipes of smoothie at the shop. Well, let's see if I can get that done. If there's ever going to be a good time, this is it. Warm mixed special. Let's try double apple. Just an apple smoothie. Just a pepper smoothie. Two, three, four, five. Pepper and nectar. Let's see if that's anything. Nope, that's an unfortunate smoothie. Not complimentary flavors, apparently. What about double nectar? That's just a sweet smoothie. Okay, that's good. That'd be, what, 6? 6 varieties. Floral and milk. Milky sweet smoothie. Okay. 7. Double milk. Just a milky smoothie. Ooh, salty milk, I know, is a surprisingly powerful smoothie. Yeah, honestly, like, as much as I'm grumbling about stuff that I'm not going to talk about until we get further in the game, I honestly think this game is fantastic, and I had a fucking great time with it. And I'm still trying to 100% it in my personal playthrough, despite having seen the credits roll. I am really enjoying it. despite it having problems. I hate the idea of salted milk too, but it's a really powerful healing thing to have early in the game. Hooray! We made 10 recipes. Oh, it's the spyglass we get. Yeah, we can make it more likely to get certain kinds of item drops. That's fine. I knew it was a worthwhile thing. Right, there we go. Can I do your next level of thing? No, not yet. I gotta come back later. You know what? Let's just do an explore of the desert, because I know we kind of speed ran straight for progression when we arrived. Da, 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 da. Ooh, I actually am going to try a second time to find the guy I want to find. I'll go from Kakariko Village and go northeast. I think I might find the NPC I'm looking for. Can you stand on the flying tiles and go flying with them? I assume so. I just had that realization that I don't think I did that once at all while playing, but that I probably could. And it would be very useful for specific use cases. Okay. Have I been in this cave? I don't know. Not looking like I have. Oh, I need to get that heart piece from not inside here. That's fine. I can come back and get that heart piece in a minute. Thank you, little armadillo. 150 rupees. That egg. Go get that heart piece from outside the dungeon. I need... I'm going to need to kill you. Okay. That's... do my bidding. At the very least, keep that creature away. What I need is the mole. Fall into that dungeon from above. That's how we get it. Yeah, give me a sec. I'll try one of those flying tiles. What if I... Yep, that is a method of travel. Am I wrong? I thought I could... I thought this was where I needed to go for this NPC. Thought they were right around here, but maybe I'm wrong. Very suspicious looking plant. Aha! Oh, I could probably upgrade my sword at least once. Yeah, I might call it an early-ish one on stream tonight. Wrap up shortly. I have a busy day tomorrow. And I've had a long week. So I might go. We did a dungeon and surrounding area today. I've maybe earned an early one. I will be back on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday of next week with 3 more Echoes of Wisdom streams. So everyone will have had a weekend to get some play in to get ahead of the stream playthrough and avoid spoilers for those that are trying to keep ahead of the play on stream. I hope everyone has enjoyed the stream today. I think I'm gonna wrap here. I will be back with you all on Monday. Have a good rest of your weekend.